Welcome back to Cocktails with Kurt. This is episode 36, and today's featured cocktail is the Mojito.
Which I'm amazed that we didn't do last summer, but we're
Yeah.
getting to it now.
Yeah, that would have been a good time to do it because, of course, we have the cocktail garden, and once you plant mint, it's everywhere. But we're not using our own mint today because, it's the first week of April, and
It is not the first week of March.
oh my God, thank God. But we don't have any. Well, I guess we should cop to the story about how we decided to do the Mojito today.
Sure.
So we started getting our farm share again from our farm, and we got some fresh herbs this time, including rosemary and I don't know, something else. Anyway, so we got this little
Bundle of sprigs.
And it had a wrapper that wrapped around the bundle that had the letters ORG, and also the leaves were kind of little, and we thought it was oregano. So we spent all this time finding recipes for oregano. We found a good cocktail recipe with fresh oregano. So we were about to make that cocktail when I unwrapped the bundle and realized that it was mint, and the ORG was organic, not oregano. Yes, I know oregano's not ORG, but it's OREG. But anyway, in the moment. Anyway,
I didn't catch it either. So.
When all is said and done, now we have fresh mint from our farm. There are small mint leaves compared to what we normally see.
Yep.
Anyway, all right, let's get this show on the
All
road.
right.
So we're having a Mojito.
So this is an easy drink to make. No new techniques, nothing we've not done before. The cocktail itself is Cuban. It is the national drink of Cuba, as I understand it. It's been around for eons, so there is no original, authentic recipe, and no one's sure exactly where or how it came to be. But we have a general idea of what's going on. So,
can I make a comment before?
Please.
Okay, I have two comments. First of all, I want to note for my own family that the name of this drink looks like Mojito. Okay, it's pronounced Mojito. And then the other thing is, that's an awful lot of mint you're putting in there, isn't it?
I've seen some recipes that say as little as 4 or 5 big leaves of mint. I'm putting in enough mint that it looks good, and for you guys when you make it, futz around. If you like it minty, add it.
Yeah, I think I'm always surprised about it how minty this is. I think it's the muddling, isn't it, that kind of releases the soils?
Yeah, we're going to muddle these with simple syrup and with some lime. Or we're going to muddle it with simple syrup and then add some lime and rum and club soda.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to stop interrupting you, I think, right
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I'm getting thirsty.
So, we are going to do, this is the recipe of the Brown House. I don't know where we got our original one, but I'm sure, and we've adapted it from there. So
there's a lot of tweaking going on in this
there's
house.
a lot of tweaking going on. So we're starting with a small pile of mint. It's a small pile. And then we're going to do a ½ ounce of simple syrup.
Just the regular old 1-to-1 with
Just
plain
regular
white sugar.
old 1-to-1 simple syrup. And then our friend the muddler, try not to make too much of a mess while you do this.
Yeah, in a glass.
Yeah, muddle it right in the glass.
A glass like
if
that.
you don't like doing it right in the glass, then that's fine. You can use mixing glass, whatever. But this is not a shaken drink. This is just a long drink.
But you really shouldn't skip the muddling step, though, because
No.
that really is what kind of
It releases a
those
lot of the
oils.
flavor and the oils from the mint. All right. And then 1 ounce of fresh lime. As always, this has been strained to take out the solids. Just makes a cleaner drink.
Well, really, we have a bunch of debris there at the bottom of the glass, so in this drink...
This one you might not need it, that's
yeah.
true. That's a good point. All right. So we're going to do 2 different rums today, mostly because we're not sure which one we like best.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we've had
used
mojitos.
So we have the Cruzan 3-year-old aged rum and the 3-star.
What about plain old white Cruzan? Why do we have the aged light rum instead of the regular white?
This is now the plain old white Cruz.
Oh.
Yeah, this is their plain old rum.
Oh, you know what? All of a sudden, I had a memory of having this drink with the Cruzan coconut rum, and it was fantastic.
We have coconut rum.
All right, well.
So we're going to have to try something of that later.
Even you?
No. What are you smoking?
I was going to say, where's my husband?
All right. 1.5 ounces of rum.
So Cruzan is probably something that all of our viewers will be able to source
Absolutely.
easily. What about this plantation?
I suspect the plantation is readily available as well.
I think we got that.
I was able to find it in the ABC store here, and Virginia ABC is not the best as far as.
Well, no, it's a state store. It's like
Yeah.
Soviet. It's not allowing, free market capitalism to dictate what they.
Yeah, everyone has
What they
got
stock.
to order from the same catalog.
Yeah. Well. All right. Let's not get into that. But but the plantation is something that we selected because, I don't know. We read somewhere that it's kind of the bartender's choice for what they have it in their own
At
houses.
home.
Yeah. Okay.
So, and it's good, but
Yeah, I don't remember that. We'll do side by side.
there's so much variation with rum. That's one of the things about it. So now we're just going to add a little bit of ice. So already in there we've got a small pile of mint. Call it 8 leaves, whatever. 1/2 ounce of simple syrup, 1 ounce of fresh lime juice, 1.5 ounces of white rum. In this case, Cruzan. In this case, Plantation 3-star. That looks like about enough. And we're going to stir it gently and get the leaves all up around it. Yeah, this first stir isn't that gentle. The gentle stir is when we add the club soda. Okay.
And so for club soda, I think we talked about this before. We don't really care about the brand for this. This is just the Harris Teeter house brand.
Yep. This is pretty much the cheapest on the shelf. Now I do have, for mixers like tonic water and ginger beer, I like the brand Fever Tree, and they make a club soda, and I've bought some, and at some point we need to do a side-by-side just to see if $8 a bottle club soda makes sense.
It's a lot more expensive than this.
It's a lot more expensive,
should,
and I can't see that it's going to make a big difference.
Do you want to briefly address the difference between club soda and regular sparkling water or seltzer water?
The key difference is that there is a little bit of sodium carbonate, I think. There's an extra material.
Isn't it carbon dioxide?
No, carbon dioxide is all that goes into just sparkling water.
Oh, yeah, that's what makes it bubbly. Okay.
Yeah, so carbon dioxide goes
Not
into...
scientists here. All right.
So carbon dioxide goes into club soda. I can't...
It's okay.
Potassium bicarbonate.
Ah, okay. All right, well,
And
solve that mystery.
potassium citrate. And basically, so you get a slightly different texture, a slightly different flavor, but to a large degree, it's very similar.
Okay. Fantastic. So the
this
Mojito.
is the Mojito. And happy spring. See you
Cheers.
next time. Cheers.